All right. Well, hello. Happy Saturday. It's a great day. It's a great day because I am basically going live on three different pages. I have my Facebook page, I have my Facebook group, and of course on my YouTube channel. So if you're watching this, I'm excited that you're here and you're watching. So I really wanted to talk more about being an introvert and learning how to post on how being an introvert. Now, it's one of the biggest things that some people deal with. And it's the thing that I personally deal with. I am an introvert. You would never know it though, but I am an introvert. I don't like big crowds. I don't like being the center of attention. I do not like, having to put myself out there, but realizing that I have an online business, I have to put myself out there, right? So if you are an introvert, I want to give you some tips today on how you can kind of overcome that and really learn how to promote yourself better online for other people to kind of really engage with you, things like that. Cindy says, yes, she's an introvert as well. It's really hard being an introvert and trying to put yourself out there knowing that you have to. So I want to tell you or talk to you more about some tips that you can do to become less introverted, but kind of still staying within your shell, but putting yourself out there. So number one is to start posting more images with captions. It could be a selfie. It could be a picture that somebody else took of you. It could be something that you have created, anything, and just kind of create a caption behind it, like a mini story. So I kind of do this mostly on my Instagram profile as well as on my Facebook page. And here's the reason why. The reason why is that sometimes these posts will get a lot of traffic. It just really depends on how people are engaged with your profile, things like that. So I like to post images of myself and have a story behind it, something that has happened to me throughout the week or that day, something that I want to share with my audience. Okay. And this kind of helps me break out of my shell of introvertedness. Because I'm telling a story, and people who actually read that story will kind of know more about me as I type, that story or whatever. So that's something that I've noticed that works for me. It could work for you. I'm just kind of giving you all some tips today, but posting images with captions. It could be you out and about, enjoying your day, sitting at home, watching TV, and you're just having a good time, but you have a story behind each post that you create. That's what's most important. Knowing that you're going to create a post and say, okay, what is the goal of the post that I'm about to create or this story that I'm about to tell? Do I want people to know more about this, or do I want them to know more about this? Like, what is my audience struggling with, so that I can still kind of create something that's going to make them want to know more from me. And this is a reason why I probably don't post a lot on my Facebook page, because I'm an introvert. I sit there and say, okay, well, what is it that people really want to know about me besides YouTube, besides online videos, besides, having a business, things like that. So that's one thing that you can do. The second thing is to post organic videos or native videos. And if you're watching this on YouTube, continuously post regular videos that you upload, you have created it, edited it, and it's off to YouTube, right? So organic videos and native videos are a great way to kind of get yourself used to being on camera. Okay. Now, of course, because I talk all about YouTube, I have a course about YouTube and online video, and I really feel like online video is one of the best ways to get yourself out there. I'm always going to be a big fan and big advocate of video. But if you're not one of those type of people that are comfortable with being on live video, organic and native video will work perfectly. Now, what is organic and native video? Organic and native video is that you are taking your phone, you're talking your phone, you're recording, and decide to post it on your profiles. You have to post your channel or Instagram, wherever it is, right? This just kind of gives you a way to learn how to become more comfortable on camera and to be more comfortable sharing your story in video form. And this is something, of course, I had to learn how to do a few years ago because I didn't like sharing what it is that I was doing. I didn't like sharing, who I was talking to or, what I was doing throughout the day because I didn't think that my audience really wanted to know. Okay. Like, side note, I'm over here sitting watching, what is this show? Teen Mom, Teen Mom 2 on Paramount, on the Paramount app. That's what I'm doing today. But, it's kind of like I never really felt comfortable sharing that because I didn't think people cared. So once I realized like my audience really cares, okay, well, let me kind of create some videos so that they can kind of see a little bit in real time what it is that I'm doing and, be able to experience that with me, even though I'm still an introvert. So it's kind of like I'm letting people into my world, but I'm still kind of like, don't get too close or I don't want to share too much information, right? So that's another way that you can do it as well. Number 3 is to post about what your audience likes. Now, of course, if you have a business online, it is so important for you to understand that you need to know your audience inside and out, like the back of your hand. You need to know them better than you know your spouse and your kids. That's what I like to tell all of my students inside of my signature program. You need to know your people. In order for you to really know your people, this is what's going to help you and say, what type of content should I be posting online to help them get to know me better? But I want to get to know them better as well. So how can I do that? I'm going to be posting things that they like to see, what they like to hear, what they like to know about, stuff like that, informative things. And this kind of gives them a way of saying, wow, this person is so knowledgeable, but you're sharing your knowledge, but you're not really like putting it out there like on a pedestal for people to see, right? Because you're still in your shell. We're still hiding behind our cell phones, but we're typing and we're giving very valuable information for our audience to really and watch and consume, right? So that's another way you can kind of put yourself out there, promoting yourself online, but still being in an introverted shell. Now, it's perfectly fine to be an introvert. Not saying that, you have to be an extrovert to make all of this money or, to become this authority and have all these features and things like that. You can still be an introvert and still be successful. Believe me, I know. I know. So it's so important that you kind of like, okay, well, how can I still be myself, but still give my audience things that they need to know? Okay. So let me know, what do you think about those tips so far? Is that kind of helping you learning how to still stay in your shell, but still promote yourself online so that other people are still being able to get to know you more, like just know more about you and things like that, but you're still being introverted, right? So number 4 is that you want to move the convo to Messenger. Now, this is like my absolute favorite way of contacting people who are who are within my audience, but I don't want to have like a full-blown conversation within the comment section. So for me, I love to get to know my audience personally. If I can like have a one-on-one conversation with somebody, I'm going to. And one thing that I love to do is I like to move my conversation from, like text messages or anything like that to Facebook Messenger and try to talk to them there, or email if we can, because I want it to be more personal. And this is a great way for me to kind of not feel so nervous, but still be able to talk to people. So one of the ways that I do this is that if I have a course that I'm selling, or if I have something that I just really want to talk to my audience about, but I really want their feedback, or I really want to know more about them so that I can get on the phone with them, I'm going to move the conversation to Messenger. And this is like my favorite thing to do, because once I get them from Messenger to the phone and we're talking, I've already built the relationship over time. And we're on the phone talking and they're having a great time. They tell me more about them. They know more about me. And I'm still being introverted, right? I'm still being introverted, but it's a great way to kind of put yourself out there. It's very important for you to do so, right? So, and it's another technique that I had learned from a course called Course from Scratch by Danielle Leslie. If you are anywhere on Facebook or on YouTube, you have probably seen her advertisement somewhere. But it's very important for you to kind of like learn how to move a conversation to Messenger and then move it to the phone so that you really are building that personal connection with your audience. Okay. So, sometimes people have like things to sell and they're like, oh, okay, let me put this out on Facebook or let me put this out on Instagram and people are just going to come to me. But you have to go to your people. It's hard. Believe me, it is so hard because I don't want to do it. I don't want to have to go to my people. But if I go to my people, I give them what they want and I get what I want in return. So I have to put myself out there. I have to promote myself. I have to put myself in their vision, in their inbox and saying, hey, I see you. I see you. Let's talk. You're in my target audience. I want to help you. That's really the best way that you can do it. All right. And then number 5 is live video, but when you're ready. Okay. So this is why I talked about doing organic and native videos first to kind of warm yourself up to the idea of you being on video. Now, when I first did live video, I was nervous. I was afraid because I was so used to starting and stopping, oh, I made a mistake. Let me stop. Let me edit this over. And I had to get used to live video. Now, if you're not used to live video because you're like, I don't want to put myself out there. I don't want to put myself out there with video. I don't want to put myself out there with images, things like that. Like, it's going to take time for you to get comfortable with live video. It's going to take time. But over time, you have to keep continuously push yourself out there. Get yourself out of your shell of introvertedness. I don't even know if that's a word, but get yourself out of your shell of introvertedness so that you can become this person that people absolutely love, right? And I feel like some people, especially in my audience, they really like what I post and they stick around and things like that. But I still am like, I'm shy. I don't like really talking to people a lot. So live video is really a great way to kind of build that engagement that you want to have, build that visibility, but also it's pushing you every single time that you go live to become better at what it is that you're doing. That's how that works. It pushes you to become better than what it is that you're doing right now at this moment. All right. So those are the 5 tips that I have for you on being an introvert and promoting yourself online. Those are the 5 ways that I have done it over time since I started my online business journey in 2015, and how I am still an introvert to this day, but how I say I am going to post everything that I need so that my audience can know that I'm here for them. And I want them to know that, I have things that can help them out and I want their success to happen for them. So that's how I do that. So I want to let you all know, well, 2 things I want to let you all know. Next Saturday, to be honest, I am getting married. I am having a wedding next week. I'm very excited about it, but I'm excited more about the wedding. I mean, not the wedding, excuse me. Sorry. I'm more excited about the marriage than I am about the wedding. Like I said, I'm an introvert. All the stuff that we're doing for next Saturday, I could care less. I could care less. I really could. I'm more excited about the marriage and, joining in union with my bestie, my best friend, and my fiance. But that's me. Like, this whole big show of having a wedding, walking down an aisle, being the center of attention, I'm not for it. I'm not. And I think that's why I'm so kind of like, nervous about it. Thank you, Jacqueline. I'm very nervous about it. So I'm just kind of like, okay, let me just get through the hump of next Saturday morning and enjoy the rest of the day. Because I do not want to do this. We could have had like a small intimate wedding with my parents, his parents, and just called it a day, but it did not happen that way. So I'm kind of nervous about it, but I'm excited about the marriage and the union. 15 years here. Oh, that's amazing. Congrats to you, Cindy. 3 kids, the newest one is 6 months. Oh, Lord, that's a lot. That is a lot. That's a lot. But, I'm excited. So that's the first thing I just wanted to let you all know. If you follow me, you know that I have not posted about it. I have not done anything because I'm so introverted. I'm like, gosh, here we go. All right. So the second thing is, even though I am getting married next week, I am still having a course launch. I am launching my course, YouTube Strategy Academy, on June. Y'all, let me have a calendar. right now on June the 7th. All right. June 7th is when we are starting. So literally in 29 days, 30 days, however you want to count it. And we are doing that now. We're launching right now and accepting calls. People are on the wait list. I cannot wait to talk to them after the wedding. I look forward to speaking with them and really seeing how I can help them with their YouTube channel journey. If this is something that you want to know more about, all you have to do is go to SimoneRedmond.com/phone. That's how you can get to it. So I'm about to type it in the comments for you all right now. /phone. All right. Hopefully that posts. Okay, there it is. It says it's right there. And so you can go there, book a call with me so that we can kind of see how I can help you with your YouTube journey within an 8-week time period, because we are going to have so much fun. We actually launched this course back in the spring. I had a really, really great time with the students that joined me within, and they learned so much more than they actually knew more about YouTube and things like that. So they're going to be using that to kind of grow their channel and really put themselves out there as well. And I cannot wait to share with you all of the tips, strategies, and secrets that you need to know about how to really grow your YouTube channel, how to really grow your online business with your YouTube videos, and you're continuously putting out content for your audience to find on the platform. All right. So if that is something that you are interested in, you want to go ahead and book a call with me, there is the link in the comments below. I cannot wait to talk with you all, speak with you all, and seeing as that I have some free time this upcoming week because I took off for the wedding, you may see me sometime this week, and we're going to be talking more about how you can become better online, how you can become better with your business and things like that. So if you have something that you want me to talk about, just let me know. I'll be happy to do so. So I want to let you all enjoy your Saturday. All right, as I mentally prepare for this event that's going to happen next week. So I will talk to you all very soon. All right, have a good one.